Okay. Oops. Let's go start off and do some dailies, as usual, shall we? I can finally stop wearing my damage gear. First and second. Damn. Hello, welcome. You guys got here pretty fast. Let's put on our meso gear, cause why not, right? Don't need to worry about bossing for a little bit. Can enjoy my time and train in peace, I suppose. Let's get... Yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna worry too much about it. Let's just get the dailies done. And we'll see what we feel like doing. Because no event today. Can do what we want. Just chill out a little bit, hey. Have you decided on what you're hyper burning? This will be a common question, so I'll let people join the stream first before I decide. But sort of. Yesterday we decided on 1 of 4. I think now it's getting closer to 1 of 2 classes that I'm interested in burning. Hello. Hello, welcome Angela. Good evening. It's only 3 o'clock. At least for me it is. Well, closer to 4 o'clock now. Probably gonna be a short stream, but I'm just here to just kick back a little bit and chill. Just a few hours to be safe because you're Auslan. Yeah, not too many hours ahead. Not too many hours. But yeah, we're gonna try to get as many things done as possible because it's gonna be a long maintenance today, guys. It's gonna be a long maintenance. Who am I going to hyperburn? Still not really sure. 1 of 2 classes right now. 1 of 2. That's a lot better than 1 of 10. But still 1 of 2. Right now I am definitely thinking between Xenon and Angelic Buster. I'm not sure which one I want to play. I really like the idea of playing Xenon because it shares the same cash shop as my main. It'll make it easier to move, you know, stuff around. But Angelic Buster gets a lot of free stuff. It's like a lot of free stuff. It sounds kinda good. I do like Demon Avenger, but the problem is I don't really care for Demon Avenger if I don't have a Rune Force Shield. Are you still weighing free stuff versus Vacpet? Sort of. I feel like my decision would actually be a lot more difficult if I didn't have a Vacpet. The Vacpet is actually like a big consideration to which class I play right now. And it's making things difficult, that's for sure. Because Vacpet is such a nice quality of life. I genuinely don't like playing this game without it. There is the cash transfer on still at the moment, for a little bit longer, I think. So technically I can put my Vacpet on another character, right? I can do that. But it would have to be very soon. I have to do it like basically now. I'm sorry if the connection for this is a little weird. I noticed that my bitrate isn't very stable right now. So I do apologize for that if you guys are having like an issue on the viewing. Excited for AEB, man? I'm excited for you. Should be fun. But yeah, right now I'm actually uploading a video at the same time. How exciting. The 30-day vac pet is fine, but I'll probably be playing the character for more than 30 days. And I don't really want to spend on another vac pet if I can help it. Ideally, I would like to use the same vac pet, because it is quite expensive. And it's like the idea is like I'm trying to say this in like the best way because I don't want people to think of it the wrong way, but like if I had no issues with money, then my choice of classes gets really wide. I think it's genuinely the vac pet that's like really causing issues for me. I don't have full financial stability to buy another vac pet. Not at the moment, at least. A lot of bills coming in and whatnot. Yeah, there's a lot of classes I definitely considered, but I think having to move the vac pet is like a big part of it. And the only reason why I'm considering Angelic Buster is because there's enough good stuff in it that I would be like, yeah, this will be fun. Like you're gonna get a lot of free things in it. To keep the vac pet, it's 15k a month. It can be discounted. The 15k can be discounted to 10k, I believe. As for the actual vac pet itself, it's 100k to buy, but you can also discount it to 70k. Just win Richie's safe. Do you know somebody in my guild actually won the vac pet Richie safe last rotation? Somebody in my guild has 3 vac pets that he won from the Richie safe. Kinda crazy. I don't know if he's still in the guild, but I do definitely remember somebody winning it. That's the life, man. Any tips for progression for Hyper-Burning Battle Mage? Your main is Bishop. I think that the main tip for Battle Mage, I feel, is just learning how to use the TP. I think good usage of the TP will get you a long way. That's my opinion. This class is a lot better if you can make the most out of the TP. My plan with my Battle Mage at the moment, I'm going to no longer solo progress on it. I think going to Black Mage is I'm quite happy with it. Anything further than Black Mage, I think at the moment, with the exception of maybe normal Seren, is too much of a commitment in terms of time. I have too many things that I would like to do, and focusing on only my Battle Mage doesn't seem as fun for me. Like, min-maxing one character is not my style. I like having multiple progressed characters. That's my style of play. So I'll probably start doing a lot of things in parties if I can help it. For example, Black Mage. I don't think I'll solo with it again. It's way too much effort. I probably won't bother soloing Hard Seren anytime soon, or any of the grandest bosses. I think that would require too much commitment on my Battle Mage, especially its gear. I think I would rather have my next Hyperburn be equally as strong as my Battle Mage, when my Battle Mage isn't like super far into the gear cap or anything. So yeah, we'll see what happens. I will still play it, I just won't be solo progressing it anymore. I'm very happy with how far I've gotten with the character. Do you think it's possible to hyperburn an AB for the rewards, then delete it and burn something else? I wouldn't be surprised if you could do that. Like, I think I've seen some people talk about it before. I personally won't be bothering with that. I feel like if I make a hyperburn character, I'm just gonna settle on one hyperburn character and call it. If you like Angelic Buster, I will be watching you for direct reference. I'm honored. I'm still not sold. I need to know what I want to play. I need to know within the next, like, hour. I need to figure it out. I want to burn a Buccaneer because it's so strong. But I like Kinesis in terms of design. What do you think is the best option? I think the best option for you would be which one that you could see yourself playing longer. I think in this situation, if I were you, Justin, I would play Kinesis. Because, like you said, Buck is strong. It'd be easier to catch up a Buck than to catch up a Kinesis. That's my opinion. I feel like if you were to go back to Buck, worst case scenario is you like it a lot more than your Kinesis, but it's a Buck, so you should be able to catch it up faster than you would a Kinesis in the same spot. But if you end up liking your Kinesis, then it's a win. How's the mechanic going? The mechanic is just sitting at normal Lotus, normal Damien in terms of a bossing mule. It clears those bosses pretty fast, and I'm pretty happy with what it's at the moment. Why don't you spin a wheel? That is something I considered. But I feel like I need to be sure of myself. You have to pick another color palette, so AB won't work. Isn't AB mostly pink? Or am I wrong? My upload rate is kind of weird still. I needed to finish uploading my video. I just really wanted to start my stream because it's already kind of late for when I wanted to stream. Editing my most recent video took a lot longer than expected. What do you think is the strongest class solo at the moment? I think if you... It depends on which point in the game you are. I think overall Nightwalker is probably the strongest. But I think for a lot of new players, if you're just coming back to the game, probably Demon Slayer. Mostly because Demon Slayer doesn't have issues with some things that a lot of new players have issues with early on, like ignore defense and crit rate. I think to some extent Bishop is like that too. Maybe not necessarily for solo, but Bishop has like a good time with crit rate and ID. So yeah, probably one of those two are probably one of the better solo classes. I don't think it's by that big of a margin though. You finally caught up with the progression series, it was really good. Oh, thank you, I'm glad you enjoyed it. It's not quite done yet, it needs one more part. The part where I solo Black Mage. So, it's just about done. What time would the update be for Aussies? It's... I think the patch is in 6 hours from now, or so. About 6 hours from now. And then it'll be done sometime in the morning, like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock in the morning. That's assuming that everything goes well and there's no double maintenance time. There's a chance that it'll be an extended maintenance. It is a big patch. And they are doing a GMS exclusive patch, so it might be a bit delayed. We'll just have to hope for the best. So I wouldn't hold my breath and wait for it to finish on time. That's what I'm saying. Alright, let's get these claimed. Okay, what else do we have here? I was gonna do something. No, not this one. The other one. Nice. We love random gains. And then I do have a lot of MVPs. So many MVPs. So whichever character I decide to hyperburn is gonna finish leveling up kind of fast. It's a good and bad thing, I suppose. Let's put these away because I probably won't need them. Oh my god, I have so much stuff. All this stuff for the hyperburn. No enough storage. That's fine. We'll put some stuff on it later. How long did it take you to go from 250 to 260? I think it took me like a month. I took my time, even though I was hyperburned. Can you get level 200 hyperburning rewards if you're past 200? No, I don't think so. I hope you zoomed in on your toggles in the edited version. Yeah, I didn't, but I talked about it, unfortunately. You would have played mech to get into party groups, but you're playing with friends, so you decide to main AB. I think that's fair. I think both of them are pretty good. I think AB is a really good if you're coming to the game. I know a lot of people are coming from KMS and MC, so I think yeah, I think Ajak Buster is a good pick. Gives a lot of free stuff. It's a real consideration, a real part of my my thought process right now. You finished BM, can you have eye patch? I don't have money. I have 3 bill. And I like my eye patch, it's so pretty. Do you use X-Lag? I do use X-Lag. I think for a hyperburn, I think you should always focus on enjoyment over optimization. That's my take on it. I feel like I would always play for my own enjoyment as opposed to playing optimally. I think playing optimally, it sets you up to just keep trying to be optimal, and it's kind of a rabbit hole. Trying to think, what else do I need to do? I feel like that's it, right? Feels good. Not having to do very much on a character. Let's go and do some other things, shall we? Alright. I was gonna jump on my Corsair for a bit. Let's play some Kronos characters, shall we? I'm gonna do some weeklies on this character. I haven't done weeklies on this character in ages. Get some money. I'm gonna need money on my Kronos character very soon. So let's just run through and see what we can get done. To job change, you just need to pay money for it, which is why I'm gonna do my weeklies. I need money. Also, how exciting is this? I actually got an arcane weapon box. I don't know if you guys were here yesterday. Actually, let me do Zakum first, and then we can talk about this, because I'm sure some people are probably wondering why I'm here. Okay, so for those who missed it, I'm planning on job changing my Corsair into a Cannon Master. But having having to job change means that I don't have a weapon. So yesterday, I finished all of my weeklies except for Hard Dark Nail. And I did Hard Dark Nail earlier today, and I managed to get a weapon box. So, the dream of Cannon Master without having to use a Fafnir weapon feels pretty good. Don't have to, yeah, exactly, don't have to use a Fafnir weapon. So this is quite nice. I see, Swan, thank you. Yeah, there is the tech to get a lot of value by burning an AB, deleting it, and getting all the rewards, and then burning something else. Look, I know that's like sort of optimal, but I'm okay not doing that. I'm just going to pick a character and call it a day. I just left a rainbow flame on the floor. Whoops. I mean, the only difference is that you just get to level a lot faster, right? That's the only thing. You just get to level it, get the coupons and level it pretty fast. But that also delays my hyper burn by 1 day. Because you have to fully delete the character to hyperburn something else. I think I'm okay not doing that. I feel like this sort of optimization is what's gonna get me burnt. But thank you, Swan, anyway, for letting me know. I can keep it in the back of my mind. But yeah, I'm probably not going to make a brand new AB if I don't burn it. Probably, because I already have a 210 AB. I feel like doing it just for the XP coupons is like not really that worth it. But hey, it's up to you guys if you guys want to do that. It's not really a guide, it's just you burn an AB to 220 and then you delete it. That's all it is. Oh, cube. But yeah, right now though, I'm just getting money. I just need money right now on this character. It's gonna cost a lot for me to job change. I think it's gonna cost a lot to job change. Do any of you guys know how much it would cost a 280 to job change? It's gonna be kind of expensive, right? I think it scales based off of my level. It's probably gonna be like 3 or 4 bill just to job change. $6 bill? Oh man. You know what? I'd believe it. It's gonna be expensive, but that's why I'm here. I need to farm some money up, because I'm gonna need some money to job change, and then I'm gonna need some money to actually make my arcane weapon usable, and then I need to spend some money to make proper farming gear. Eventually. Those are all the things I need to do. So, yeah, it's a lot. So you play in Hyperion and can get gear progression. Don't know how I can't CRA with hyper burning event. I think it just comes down to experience. Maybe you can, but because I've done the boss like so many times, I don't find it difficult. But glass marble? Yeah. That's alright. The glass marble is only useful on the Corsair anyway, and I won't play my other Corsair, probably. At least now we know Star Forcing and cubing a new weapon is free for you. Oh, we'll see. This is my unlucky character. At least when it came down to Star Forcing a long time ago. Maybe not so much now, but we'll see. Is this Hyperion? No, this is Kronos. Yeah, I will be deleting my Genesis weapon to swap to Cannon Master. Hello, Raccoon. Welcome. How do you loot so fast? I just pick up the crystal. That's it. I'm not picking up anything else. Yeah, I just wanted something new. I wanted to play on this specific character, because this character was originally my Jet. So I'm very fond of this character. I don't want to make a new Cannon Master or anything like that. I want to play on this character, because this is my main. I don't care if it's grief. I don't care that I'm dropping like a strong Genesis weapon or like have to re-liberate and do all my nodes again. I don't care about that. I just want to play on this character because it's the one that I progressed all those years ago. I don't have to redo pots because the Pirate Link skill lets you swap your main stat from strength to dex. So I'll just have to be a dex Cannon Master. You could never drop your weapon, you spent way too much. Yeah. That is the hard part for the other classes, that if you wanted to swap, you'd have to like hella commit to it. I just got lucky on my Genesis weapon. That was the start of my arc, I think. I think when I liberated was when I started getting a lot luckier. Because my weapon was really cheap for what it is. So I'm not that attached to my Genesis. I'm more attached to my character than the Genesis. Yes, one. Yeah, if I could give you my luck for my Genesis, I would. Because it's kind of wasted on me. My weapon is just standard 3-line attack, but it has a tier 7 attack flame with 8% boss. But yeah, the main reason why I'm swapping is because I don't really care too much about Corsair. Like, I swapped off of it after job changing my Jet back then. But I never really fully enjoyed the class, so I'm kind of okay just swapping into something else. And I saw that Cannon Master was getting a lot of quality of life things, and it's getting a lot stronger. It's also not Buccaneer. I think that Buccaneer playstyle I don't really vibe with it. It's just a gut feeling. At the end of the day, I'm just like playing off of like my gut. It's like there's not that many logical steps as to why I'm job swapping to Cannon Master, and it's not that logical for me to just drop my Genesis. But I'm not here to be min-max or anything like that. I kind of just wanted to do something that looks like fun. And because I barely play on Kronos anyway, I don't have that much attachment to it. Yeah. It seems strange because it is, but I just don't have that much attachment to some of the characters, that's all. And I'm a little bit, like, sad that I picked Corsair from Jet, because I really hoped that that class would match my enjoyment as Jet. And that wasn't really the case. So I'm okay swapping to something now that I've thought about it a little bit more. And I definitely think that I'll enjoy Cannon Master a little bit more. Because at the very least, it's going to be new. Yeah. Pros and cons on Corsair. It's really hard for me to say because I didn't really give it a full shot. I played it enough to have an idea. I think the biggest con for Corsair is the setup is annoying for burst. The very first burst that you do entering into a boss for Corsair is actually quite annoying to do. That's my first thing about it. Like, I think it is quite annoying. You have to put down like 3 different summons, you have to power target the boss, then press all your buffs, then bind it, and then, you know, then you do your best. It's quite involved. That's the main con, in my opinion. Then, for its pros though, the farming is amazing. Like, Corsair's farming is probably one of the nicer ones for sure. The summons cover a lot, and your main attacking skill is like pretty decent. CM says kind of ass too. That's fine. I don't think anything can be as bad as Corsair in my opinion. Any class that requires you to put down a bunch of summons and then mark the boss, then do your burst is just... that's... nah. Not for me. Pick your main for you? I don't know. I can't even pick a main for me. How about pros and cons for BAM? I think the main con is that outside of Origin, you don't really have very strong burst. So for classes, or if you're playing in a party setting, if you are playing something that requires you to burst, your burst duration is quite long, which is a little bit annoying. And also, if you're soloing bosses that require high bursts, for example, Hard Lucid or Black Mage, especially in Phase 1, it's quite annoying. But with Origin though, it definitely fixes a lot of the issues. As for pros, pretty much everything about it. I think the biggest pro is the teleport. That teleport on BAM makes you feel a certain way. At least makes me feel a certain way. You don't need to swap stats. It's because if I swap to Cannoneer or Cannon Master rather, the Link skill lets me swap my main stat to Dex. So you can actually like physically use the Pirate Link skill to swap your main stat on a pirate. So I can play as a Dex Cannon Master. There are definitely a few people who play Corsair on strength. It's the same thing. It swaps your flames and your pots to the other one. I don't think it swaps the totems. And I don't think it swaps your legion or anything like that. There's a few things that don't get swapped, but most of it will get swapped. Do you like Lara playstyle? I think Lara's fine, but the character is just not my style. But I think as a character it's fine. It's my attack key. So I'm just going through some weeklies right now because I need to prep for my Cannon Master, and it's gonna be expensive. So I'm doing my Kronos weeklies for the first time in a long time. It's kind of fun playing these characters I haven't played in a while though. It's nice to see that they're doing well. You guys ever just log into Mules just to see how they're doing? That's me right now. It makes sense because pirates are the only ones that have, yeah, both strength and dex as their main stats. So if you wanted the job change, they needed to figure out a way to let you job change without requiring you to redo all your gear. When am I switching? Probably after the patch. I'll figure it out once we get there, but I do plan on doing it. I want to, after the patch, I'll probably job switch. I was going to wait until reset to switch because originally I didn't have a weapon. But I have an arcane weapon now, so I can just swap straight away. Are we doing any Black Mage attempts? No, we've already cleared Black Mage. It's a good time to mention this actually because I recently... Okay. Hang on a minute. I need to figure this out. Streamer things. Not spoilers. It's not spoilers because... How do I do this? I'm trying to figure this out. Sorry guys, give me a second. There we go. If you guys can see this. This was uploading while I started streaming. So if you guys want to see this video now, you can join as a member. It will be out publicly very soon. So it's not under a paywall, but it is currently out for members. So if you guys want to see it now and want to support me, feel free to join as a member. But yeah, it's just one of the perks for the members. So they'll get it earlier. But yeah, I have managed to clear Black Mage. And I showed it, I think on the previous stream. Because I couldn't hold it. I needed to share it with you guys. But the video is there. The video is there. Spoiler in the sense that it is done, but the video is there. Bam, Discord saw it first. Actually, they saw it second. My guild saw it first. Thank you, Zero, for the join. And welcome to MV Silver. I probably won't see Zero for the rest of the stream. He's probably gonna go, or they're probably gonna go see the video. Got spoiled in Smegas. That was really funny actually, because I didn't know that I didn't know if I could have cleared it, and I was streaming it into my guild Discord. And then once I cleared it, a few of them smegged, "Oh, congrats on the clear," and they just sent it off into a smegger. And then somebody was like, "Oi, yo, spoilers!" So I thought that was kind of funny. And then I joined into Dookie's channel. So if you guys don't know Dookie, he does like other Maple content and he streams on Twitch. I joined his stream the other day and I just like said hi. And he immediately goes, "Oh, congrats on Black Mage." I'm just like, yo. how did it spread? Pretty sure man was asleep, but you know, it's fine. I just thought it was funny. Anyway, yeah, thank you again, Zero, for joining as a member. I appreciate that a lot. How long was the run? The run was almost the entirety of it. The entire... What was it? Like 60 minutes. Been watching since episode 1. You're the reason I want to return playing MapleStory. Oh, I appreciate that. I'm glad that I could make the game look fun to you. And if you're going to join tomorrow, like come back to MapleStory tomorrow, you're going to have a hyperburn, which is insane. For anyone who's watching that is like a new player or thinking about returning, 100% recommend starting tomorrow. Tomorrow is a good day to play MapleStory. Well, when I say tomorrow, I mean like probably like 24 hours. I don't know where you guys are. How much combat power do you have on this character? It's like 100 mil combat power. It sounds like a lot, but he doesn't have 6 job, so it's actually kind of weak. This character, it has the same combat power as my battle mage, but it's probably 25% of the damage of my battle mage. 6 job does a hell of a thing for a lot of classes, and all my Kronos characters don't have 6 job, unfortunately. But yeah. This is a con of Blaze Wizard. It takes forever to break boxes. You guys saw that? It takes forever to break a box. How does assigning the Hyperburn work? So the way that it works, I think, is if it's an existing character, I think you can click it and then assign it as a Hyperburn. Or if you make a new character, then you get the option to assign it as your Hyperburn. I think either way, it should be pretty obvious, I think. Yeah. Can anyone confirm? I don't remember. I think all my Hyperburns were new characters. Alright. Do you guys want to see me struggle a hard Lotus and hard Damien? What do you guys think? I don't have guild skills, so I don't know how I feel about that. Well, I'm down to clown. What do you guys think? I haven't played this character in a while, so it might be difficult, but I'm down to give it a try. Existing needs to be 200 plus? Yeah, that's right. If you want to do it on existing, it has to be 200 plus. Alright, let's give this a go. I haven't done this in a long time, so forgive me if I die out. Did you stream your BM clear? I didn't. I actually, technically I did. I streamed to my guild members. I didn't feel like streaming online on YouTube that day because I wasn't really like feeling it. Also realized I don't have my link skills in, right? Do I have link skills in? Oh no, I must. I have a B-link. I think 220 something is probably low enough that it's fine to hyperburn still. The main benefit of hyperburn is the leveling, in my opinion. So if you're like below 245, 250, I think it's fine. That's my take on it though. My bind's on Y? What the heck? It's so weird playing a character without TP right now. I'm so used to it. Oh no. I am dead. Oh, please. That's fine. You know what? I realize I should probably have bursted at some point, but that's fine. Can you explain what the changes to removing the daily limit on bosses do? It just lets you re-enter the boss multiple times, right? Is that what it is? Of course you do that, Lotus. Oh, oh, uh-oh. I don't have a pet that heals me, so I might just die because I'm not used to giving myself a potential. Not a potential, not healing myself. Whoa. Almost got me. It's been a really long time since I've done Hard Lotus on this character. Trying to dodge things is hard when all you can do is walk. The update should be in a few hours. About 5.5 hours from now. Guys, I'm scared. Hard Lotus is scary. Somebody get me out of this boss. I don't like being here. No, my Genesis iframe ran out. Uh-oh. I mean, I'm halfway there. Not bad. How many lives do I have? 3 lives? I'm sort of chilling here. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, you're kidding me. Oh no. Oh no. Please. That was so lucky. Classic Lotus right there, am I right, guys? Ah, I should have pressed my AB link first. Oh no. Stay away from the sun. The AB link changes. They didn't change anything, did they? Wasn't that confirmed to be... Oh, I'm very dead. You know what I just realized? I have a door. What's my door? F7? I do have door. Haha. Plenty of lives. Is it more damage? That's pretty good. More damage is good. Oh, I am so dead. Never mind. I pressed my Genesis iframe for no reason. I think it's good changes. It helps bridge the gap for 2-minute classes, I think, right? Isn't that the whole point of it? Or like the classes that are DPM classes, rather. Like 90-minute classes. 90-second classes, rather. I think it's an interesting change. I don't know if it's good or bad. I don't feel like I have a strong opinion on it against it. Uh-oh. 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 Oh my god, how am I alive? Oh my god, there's so many trains. Hey, we made it. I will be making a new series with a hyperburning, yes. Sorry, I need to scroll up a little bit. Yes, I did clear Black Mage off stream. I streamed the tour to my guild members, but that's about it. What? Lame. All my dead pets. The only problem with this is the fact that I have a continuous ring. It's crazy that this is the character that got a continuous ring before any of my other characters. I got my first continuous ring on my Corsair yesterday. And I'm swapping to Cannon Master that doesn't need it. Oh, I don't have a pet. Manually looting is kind of sad. Yeah, the giant balls from Lotus slowly get bigger. Which is kind of annoying because when there's 3 or 4 of them running around, they become big menaces for sure. I think the annoying thing was back in the day. I remember when I first started trying Lotus, there was that bug where if you got hit by the sun, it would like spam tick you and you would just die. Don't know if I'm making that up, but I feel like that was the case. Let's try Damien now. This is Kronos? Yes, this is Kronos. But yeah, this stream is going to be a pretty short one. I'm just here to kind of chill, grab some money. And yeah, looking forward to swapping to Cannon Master and looking forward to the Hyperburn tomorrow. I think that'll be fun. Like I finished Black Mage just in time. I could make content like that, but I feel like that's... For the amount of effort that it takes me to make it, I don't think that I can make that content as good as other people do. I've seen some of the existing content from other players who have made things like that, and it's leagues ahead of mine. So, personally, I don't think I'll be making any content like that anytime soon. I don't know if it's worth the effort for me, just because like I don't have the knowledge to use editing programs to make them well. I don't know what the right words are, but I feel like other people have made them better than me. And because I'm not very good at editing, it does take a long time for me to make those sorts of videos. The Hyperburn will be on Hyperion. For Chronos, I'll be doing some things on my Cannon Master, and if I do my Hyperburn on Chronos, then I won't have any resources for my Cannon Master, unfortunately. Oh no, I'm 7. The Black Mage clear is out. If you want to, it's currently on my channel, but only for members at the moment. So if you want to see it, you'll have to join as a member for now. It will be released later, but if you want to see it now, you'll have to join as a member. I'm glad that you think so, Gal. I did that as a bit of a test to see if I could make good guide content, but honestly, I don't think it's for me. I'm not really one to make guides, I think. Mostly because the way that I play the game, my approach to the game is like, it's too casual, I think. And I feel like guides have like an element of like efficiency to it. I feel like the point of a guide is to try to show you the best ways to do things. And I feel like the way that I play this game and the way I approach things is a little bit like on the other side of guides, where I kind of just do my own thing. I tend to make weird decisions throughout the game where I don't necessarily do the best thing for my character. Just gotta do it for fun. Casual in the sense that you don't need to be efficient with everything to clear everything. That's my approach to it. In terms of like time commitment, it's hard to say that I'm casual. I definitely do spend a decent amount of time either researching or editing or playing the game. But at least my approach to the game is like not as efficient, I'd say. But that's the way that I like to play the game. Not necessarily being super efficient, but just enjoying what I do. Right, good night, Max. A full-on main swapping to CM? I am planning to, yes. It's kind of nice playing this Blaze Wizard again. I miss this guy. I also remember why I don't want to make one for a Terror Burner. Not because the class is bad, but the mobility is not to my style. I love the playstyle of it, but the mobility is not quite there for me yet. What's gonna happen to the BAM? I will still continue playing my BAM. I think the Battle Mage is in a very fun spot that I can play casually on now. I'm not too fussed about being super efficient with my BAM anymore, and it's already cleared Black Mage, which is what I kind of aimed for anyway. So I'm very happy with what I have achieved on that Battle Mage. Oh. Oh no. I have already cleared Black Mage Eli. I have the video up already on my channel for my members if you guys are interested. I have timed it so then the video will become public when the patch drops. So when everybody is all sad waiting for maintenance, you guys can watch my video. Uh-oh. Would you consider Road to solo H Seren? I'm not that interested in soloing hard Seren because it requires me to invest a lot of resources onto my Battle Mage to be able to do that. I'd probably need to go for a bunch of random 22s, be really efficient on my Hexa, plus probably also a good amount of amount of time practicing. I am not really that keen on going for 22s on any characters ever again. With the exception of a Source of Suffering. I think a Source of Suffering would be the only reason why I would go for a 22. Uh-oh. Oh, there's a lot of orbs underneath me. Oh, blink. Hold. Alright, we're good. Oh no. I don't know how I'll live that. Not too interested in Eternals. Again, like I had a very straightforward goal for myself, that was to solo Black Mage, and I'm pretty happy I got there. Especially so playing a class that was, at the time, considered to be, like, unpopular. I know Battle Mage's perception is definitely changed recently, but I'm very happy that I did it on a class that was originally considered, like, kinda whatever. If they make getting 6th job easier, then I'll consider getting 6th job on this Blaze Wizard. For now though, not really. Yeah, that was pretty good still. Not bad. Like, how long was that? Like 15 minutes or so? What, 25 minutes for both? That's pretty good. The temporary vac pet cannot be revived, unfortunately. It's just for 30 days. It's a good amount of money. Ooh, another Damien sword. I probably won't be doing any 6 job on Chronos outside of my Cannon Master. I think it'd be too much effort. Yep, I have cleared Black Mage carry. The video will be out sooner. Later? Wait, later today. That's what I meant. It'll be out later today. Or if you want to see it now, you can join as a member. It'll support me and my channel, and also you'll be able to get access to all my videos a bit sooner than everybody else. Well, at least compared to people who aren't members. Yeah, if you're willing to wait, it will be out somewhat soon. Roughly when the patch, the maintenance happens. But yeah, it's a good amount of money. 1.7 bill. Because there's a few things I do actually have to do. But I won't be able to do everything now because I probably have to head off soon. I can probably do a few bosses on my Phantom before I call it for the stream. Yeah, sorry today's a bit of a shorter stream, but yeah, I took a lot of time editing. It took me a lot longer than I expected, for sure. Definitely took me a lot longer than I expected. How long into maintenance? Probably about 5 hours. Yeah, 5 hours-ish. I'm not too interested in solo liberating. I think it took way too much effort. Oop. It took way too much effort to do that solo Black Mage, and I'm pretty happy with 1 clear. 1 clear is good enough. I'm very happy with what I achieved on the Battle Mage, so I'm not too fussed about trying to push myself to do too much more than what I have. The amount of effort that I put into that character very much reflected how I like to play the game, where it was like sort of chill, and I kind of just did things I felt like doing. I wasn't maximizing efficiency. The closest to maximizing efficiency was towards the end, where I had to farm and make some bossing mules for more money. But even then, it was like, I didn't take it too seriously, and I barely made many bossing mules. So yeah, again, I'm very happy with how far I took the character, and doing a 59-minute Black Mage solo is probably good enough for me. I think that was a good way to end the series, because anything further than this will require me to put in a lot more effort, and that's kind of not what I want to do. I kind of want to make more content, and it's hard to make content when majority of the things that you're doing is farming, right? If I come back and see him, will you be spending more time in Cronus than Hyperion? I'm gonna be splitting it pretty fairly, I think. Did I play Cronus in that time? Only a little bit. Maybe like 1 or 2 hours a week, max. It was just whenever my friends wanted bosses, and I'll take them, bosses. But yeah, I spent a lot of my time mostly editing. It was like recording, streaming, editing. Not actually as much playing MapleStory as you'd think. Phantom is a fantastic bossing class. I think to boss on this character is a lot of fun. This character's kind of cool. This character's kind of lucky though. I remember getting this weapon with like a random cube. Such a nice weapon. 3-line attack. I think that's a tier 6 attack flame and a tier 6 boss damage flame. It's very nice. So happy you had to clear BM before Dreamer? Yeah, that's how I felt too. That clear was already so close, I don't think I can clear without the event buffs. Basically, I had to clear it within the last couple of days after the 5, 10, 15, or else I'm just not clearing at all. What's my bind button? Oh, okay. I thought I needed to do more damage. I do have a CD hat, but I think it's only a 2-second cooldown hat. Yeah, 2-second cooldown. I have some random 21s on this character. Like CRA. Has 17 everything else, I think. It's like reasonably funded mill. Some 18s, apparently. Yeah. Yeah. I agree, Kerry. I'm very happy that I got it the way it did. I think the most satisfying part about it was the fact that the run took so long. The fact that it was almost a 1 hour clear, that's kind of what I was hoping for. I think I mentioned to other people that I would have been kind of upset if my run was like 40 minutes. I know it sounds a bit strange, but if I cleared it within 40 minutes, that implies that I could have done it earlier, and that's not the way that I wanted to do things. Whoops. I don't know if you guys heard that, but I spilt some coffee on my table. It's alright. Good thing milk is mostly water, and coffee is also a lot of water. Yeah. That's what it was. Considering how, for the majority of my series, I did every boss as soon as I could, I think doing Black Mage in that sense, and then making the most out of the event, using a black heart, getting lucky on an eye patch, it was like the perfect ending to it. Oh, I didn't get it. Is Phantom still playable even with just a 2-second? Yeah, I don't see why not. Why wouldn't it be playable? Going for a 4-second or 5-second hat is extremely expensive. So yeah, you need to know exactly what you're doing before you go for something like that. Two of us can spin. It's my attack key. I don't know what my attack key is. Do I even have an attack key? Oh, there it is. It's like how a lot of mages need buff duration. You don't start off with a lot of buff duration. You're gonna have to work towards it, right? I think you should think of it like that, where going for a 4-second hat, you'll go for eventually. And it's hard to go for like all your upgrades early on, because you can kind of treat it like, okay, every class needs a 3-line attack emblem or something like that. You're not gonna go straight to a 3-line attack emblem. You're gonna settle on 2-line. There's no difference from your hat being 2-second, right? Or 1 second, or whatever it is. Makes no sense, in my opinion, to just go full on or get discouraged because you need a expensive upgrade. Because all classes have an expensive upgrade inherently. It's just everything. Why does Phantom need a cooldown hat? 2 of the 5th job skills, or 3 of them, are affected by cooldown hat, and they do a lot of damage. So yeah, it's quite nice to have one. Most of Phantom skills, and in particular their good ones, they get affected by cooldown reduction. Not all classes need a cooldown hat, but there's a fair chunk of classes that do need it. We do get cooldown reduction from Legion, I think. Legion artifact when it comes out. Okay. I think I'll leave my bossing at that for now. I'm sorry guys that this is going to be a relatively short stream, but yeah, I spent a lot of time today editing my Black Mage run. It'll be coming out pretty soon if you guys are looking forward to my Black Mage run or my Battle Mage. I will have the edited run up today, and soon after the full unedited run will be there if you guys are interested. It's like the full 59 minutes of me running through Black Mage, but I'll have it all on my channel very soon. So yeah, just to round out the stream, thank you Jelly and Kerry for reminding me. There's 2 things that I want to close on. First is that I will be re-liberating my Corsair as a Cannon Master. And it's going to be a journey for sure. Even though it's a level 280, I actually don't have the resources to make it strong. I don't have nodes. I don't have anything. So I think that it will be genuinely a bit of a struggle to get that character to become strong again. Hopefully that'll be fun to do. So that'll be on Kronos. My Hyperburn will be on Hyperion. And just now I've decided that my Hyperburn will be a Xenon or Xenon. My Hyperburn will be a Xenon on Hyperion. Alright, thank you guys again for supporting the channel. If you guys enjoyed the stream, consider subscribing to the channel to keep updated. And if you enjoy my content, I appreciate all the likes that you give for all the videos and streams. It helps me out a lot. Take care guys, and I'll see you all in the next one.